Hi everyone, this is Gall 7768. Hope everybody is doing great. I'm back from holidays. I took about 3 weeks off from work, and it was like oh god, a relief from work. I really needed a break. I hadn't taken a holidays in over a year, so this was really a good time. So I'm back, and I took the opportunity to look at my emails during the holidays, my personal emails, and had a few questions over a broad subject of taking care of our collections. You know, where we store our collectibles and stuff like that. So this video is going to talk mainly about that and about a few other things at the top of my head, but just to dive into the subject, I'd like to talk about mainly location. A lot of people said, well, in my video, it's quite obvious my collection's in the basement. So one of my subscribers asked me, aren't you concerned about, mold, dust, temperature, all that stuff going on in the basement, or, if there's a potential flood, stuff like that. So, I think mainly, I think the best recommendation I would give you, if you are indeed going to locate your collection in the basement, you've got to get a dehumidifier. I've got one. It's from the company Woods. It's an industrial type dehumidifier. I don't know how many gallons this thing can take, but it can take a long time. It can run up to 72 hours before the container gets full. And it's surprising. I mean, you look at the amount of water this thing is extracting, and it just boggles the mind. So mainly I start using this around, I'd say, very beginning of June, and this sucker runs until mid to late September, I would say, until you really start, cranking the furnace, turning the heat up and stuff like that. So mainly my basement, I try to maintain a 50% humidity rate within the basement, so it doesn't creep up on me and I get mold issues or whatever. Especially for the collectibles, such as hot toys and stuff like that. I mean, these figures have clothing, and God knows that the odor can be embedded in there permanently, and God knows how you can get that out after. So get a dehumidifier, a really good one. Mine runs all the time. Tying into that, I had some questions concerning insurance. We love our stuff. We're very careful when it comes to taking care of our collectibles and stuff like that. And I just like to invite you guys to look at your home insurance policy. What are the details, the fine details of your insurance policy concerning collectibles, the content of your house and stuff like that? I know when I had a discussion with my insurance broker, I had an eye-opener. I think that I can call it that. Basically saying, well, dude, if something happens to your collection, you're screwed. So I was like, ooh, okay. So I had something added on to my home insurance policy that basically covers my collection. What does it cost me? An additional $100 a year. It covers everything, basically. I would get a paycheck that would cover the value of my collection. Now, that entails a lot of work, though. I had to sit down and, call me an overzealous freak or whatever you want to call me. Every time I buy a piece, I mean, I have in my computer a spreadsheet, and I've developed basically lining everything that I have, in my 1/6 scale collection, and the dates I bought them, the price I paid for, and I got all my receipts and everything all in a folder, and it's all linked in my Excel spreadsheet. So basically, I had to provide that to my insurance company, and they look that up, and they have a copy. I have a copy in my house, and I also have a copy. I have a a safety deposit box. That's what I was looking for. I have a copy of that. I burned a CD, and it's in my safety deposit box and at my bank. So if something happens, the house burns down or whatever, I have a copy of the exact same thing. The other thing I did, that was the insurance broker requested that I produce pictures, detailed pictures of every collectible that I have. So everything is pretty much photographed. In terms of my Gentle Giant stuff, they really like the fact that these have numbers and all that stuff. So. And basically, I mean, it's just getting down to the nitty gritty of all your collectibles, their value when you bought it, the pictures and everything. So I provided that to my insurance broker. Now everybody's happy on both sides. So I'm more at peace to the fact, well, if something would happen, well, at least I'd get my money back. I know some people might, well. I mean, the obvious things, some pieces are so rare and are limited, I might never get them back. Like my Darth Vader helmet. Something happens to that, well, would break my heart, but, in the end, it's all material. I know that, and, there's other more important stuff in life. But still, I mean, we're collectors, right? We collect stuff, and that's what drives us. Also, I think in my last video I touched. I think the last video, the one before that, I touched on the call it collecting blues. I've seen a video from Master Replica guy, and I can feel the community is a little down, and I can understand why. I mean, these are hard times for everybody. You got family, you got bills to pay. I got 2 kids. I got bills to pay myself, got a mortgage and stuff. I mean, it's not like we can, pop $300 and $400 out of our butts and say, oh, every payday, let's go for a Hot Toys figure. It ain't going to happen. So I can't compete with those guys that buy every single figure out there. I just can't. So, anyways, that's about it, guys. I'm already at 9 minutes. So, anyways, your thoughts, share comments and stuff on what did you do in terms of your insurance policies and stuff. But things to think about, my friends. Really take the time to take care of your stuff, basically, if God forbid something would happen. So anyways, take care and see you soon.